Munchkins, it's Rebecca, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Disney Store Ariel ballerina doll. Now, if you pay attention to my community post, I have made a few posts about this doll. I am very excited that it's here, and I can't tell you how excited I was when I was notified that this line was being made. I know that they've made a few ballerina dolls over the years, but something about this specific line just got me really, really excited. I think all of the dolls are very gorgeous, and I think that they all are very well done. I find that the dolls themselves are a little bit more expensive than I expected them to be, but they are Disney Store dolls, and Disney Store dolls are pretty high quality. So each one of these is about $29.99. I am unsure if they're going to be releasing these in stores. I know in America we don't really have Disney stores anymore, but around the world they do have them. Be aware that shipping itself is a bit more expensive than you would think it would be. When they released on March 31st, I took a look at how much the shipping was going to be able to purchase this doll, and it was a little over $9. So that would have made this a $40 doll. I ended up waiting to the next day, which was April Fool's Day, and they were offering free shipping, which, okay, that's a choice. But I was very happy that they were offering free shipping. I just thought it was really funny given the holiday and all. But yeah, let's take a look at the box. The three sides are all clear plastic, and they all have these beautiful details around them. There's a little flower, there's something similar to like a water plant, seaweed or something like that. There's bubbles around it, and there's a little seahorse on the left side. It's hard for me to show on camera, but down here, there's a little seashell, along with another seahorse and some more bubbles. And on the left side, there's also a seahorse and a seashell. So if we take a look at the top of the box, you'll notice that on the top right-hand corner, there's a 3+ logo, because on the bottom, it says that there is a choking hazard and small parts are not for children under 3 years of age. On the left side, you can see that there's an oval with some little accent details, and it says, with additional articulation for ballet poses in 3 different languages. And in the top left-hand corner, there's the Disney logo. So if we take a look at the back of the box, you can see that there's a lot going on. It's kind of a very light seafoam green color, kind of an aquamarine. It's a mix of those, with a lot of the same details from the front of the box. In the top left-hand corner, you can see a picture of Ariel with Flounder, and it says additional ballet tutu dress in 3 different languages. On the top right-hand corner, it has the Disney Princess logo and says Ariel on the bottom, followed by includes Ariel's second outfit, ballet shoes, flounder, bow clip, hair flower, brush, and starfish clip. I'm so happy they're including a brush. I didn't know that was an option. The only thing missing is a stand. It needs a stand. And then on the bottom, it says with additional articulation for ballet poses. It's the same thing from the front of the box. This is her main ballet outfit that she is advertised with, but her second outfit is very similar to the one that she wears in Kiss the Girl from the movie. And then on the bottom of the box, it just lists product information that they have to list. All right, well, I think it's time to open the box up. So we'll take a look at the doll in a second, but since we have the box fully cleared out, I just wanted to take a look at all the details of the box, and you can see that it's set up like a stage, and I really like that. I like when companies get creative with their display boxes and everything because it just adds a little bit of whimsy. So for $29.99, this is everything that it comes with. You have your doll with additional articulation, one ballet outfit, the pair of ballet shoes, your second ballet outfit, the hair bow, the starfish hair clip, the flounder figure, and your hairbrush, which is a dingle hopper. Let's take a look at all of these things individually. So, of course, the part I'm most excited about is the doll. Her hair is a deep red, and it's in very gelled curls. I'm going to comb these out because if you take a look at the back of her head, it's a mess. And there's little pieces of red hair all over her neck from I don't know what. She also has this little hair clip that was fastened into her head, but it has a little elastic on it so you can put it on top of the bun. It's a little loose, but it's fine. The head is incredibly loose, and that concerns me a little bit. The rest of her joints, while I was just kind of moving her around, getting her out of the box, are very stiff. I mean, this is not moving very well. The wrist is very stiff. It's mostly the shoulder joints. When we put her in her second outfit, we're definitely going to take a look at the articulation because as gorgeous as this outfit is, you can't really move her legs at all because it's a very tight skirt. So my only concern right now is the head, which if anyone knows how to fix doll heads and make them a little bit more steady, please let me know because I wouldn't even know where to begin with fixing that. But like we were saying before, she has dark red hair with really crunchy curls. She has a little bun up top, and she has side swept bangs that go all the way down and into the back of her head. She doesn't really have makeup at all. She has this little bit of pink lipstick, but that's kind of it. Her cheeks are a little rosy, but there's no eyeshadow or anything else. She has dark blue eyes with a circle on the inside that's a light blue, and she has brown eyebrows. The top of the outfit is a light lilac purple with this little bow detailing on the center and two light blue straps with a tulle material for the sleeves. She has a lot of tulle throughout her outfit. Her skirt is supposed to be reminiscent of her mermaid tail, and I think they did a great job with that. I like the tulle details that they added to just give it something more than just looking like her normal mermaid outfit. I liked all of the designs, but Jasmine's to me, I felt lacked in comparison to all the rest of them. Hers just looked like her regular outfit without too many additional details. And dare I say that the budget line version of her doll, like the one that's usually like $14 to $20, looks better than the ballet version. The skirt is multi-layered, even though you can't really lift these up to see the rest of the layers. And on the bottom, it just has two fins that are a little wrinkled because of how they were in the packaging. And she's wearing these, they're light blue kind of seafoam green ballet shoes. And she has two light blue ribbons. Like I was saying earlier, her second dress is reminiscent of her outfit from Kiss the Girl. I actually have this one for my American Girl doll. It's very simple. This is something you'd see in a budget line doll. Something that's similar to an already existing outfit, but is very simplified. This one will allow us to see all of the articulation. And that one comes with this little bow as a hair accessory like the flower. And for our companion, we have Flounder wearing an algae tutu that's supposed to be fastened all the way. It isn't really staying, so I think I'm going to have to fix it with some super glue. The product quality on some of these items concerns me with how expensive they are. I know $30 doesn't seem like a lot, but when we used to get quality like this for $15 to $20, seeing there be huge errors like this on a $30 doll makes me a little bit upset. But yeah, he's just plastic with some stretchy plastic for the skirt. We have this comb that's shaped like a dingle hopper. We need a thicker comb. This is a cute accessory. But this, trying to take out these, this is not gonna go well. And lastly, we have this little starfish hair clip that opens up in the back. It is a translucent blue with like a purple tulle that is scrunched falling down from it. Let's put her in her second outfit so we can test out more of the articulation. Okay, so we have her in her second outfit, and now we can talk about articulation. We've already discussed my concerns with the head and the shoulders being incredibly stiff. The elbows aren't as bad. The wrists are a bit better. I just feel like if I bend these anymore, they're gonna snap because they feel like a very soft plastic. I didn't know that she had articulation at the waist, and it's fully 360 degrees. She doesn't have thigh articulation like I thought she would. I also thought the waist articulation would be a bit higher because they do that on some of the Rainbow High dolls. But she does have knee articulation with these knee joints that I don't see very often. I think they're the best kind of knee joints because they work the best. And she does have ankle articulation that it's kind of hard to see because of the ribbons. But yeah, the ankles are a bit loose, but it's not that bad compared to the head. I like her second outfit. Obviously not as much as the first outfit, but this one is more functional for those who want to play with the doll, who want to pose the doll, who want to make her look like an actual ballerina, because you can actually move the legs, which is a huge part of ballet. Overall, my feelings about this doll are very mixed. I really like the outfits. I think they did a great job on the outfits. They look gorgeous, and you can tell exactly what they're supposed to be referencing. The doll itself gives me some concerns. I don't like how some of the joints are too loose and some of the joints are too stiff. For a doll that's intended to be played with and posed, it will be really hard for little munchkins to be able to pose the doll. I mean, I was even struggling trying to move her elbows a little bit earlier and move her shoulders a little bit earlier because they're so stiff. And maybe it's just the doll that I got. I mean, they mass produce these and you're not always going to get perfect quality. Maybe they just need to go back and check quality control. Like, I wasn't a fan of finding little pieces of hair all around her neck. And even in some of the box, I found little pieces of hair. And so for $30, I don't like that there isn't better quality control. I think before I purchase more of these, I'm going to wait for them to go on sale because I really like the theme. I'm a huge fan of ballet. I take ballet myself. My favorite doll in my entire collection ever is my Barbie Sugar Plum Fairy ballet doll. And so I like the theme, but I don't like the quality that the Disney store is providing right now, which has me a little disappointed because their dolls used to be phenomenal. I mean, the Disney Parks dolls that they used to make were so incredibly high quality and they were not incredibly expensive. My favorite Disney Parks doll that I own is my Tiana one because it was the only one that I felt like they got her dressed right and the details were just amazing. But yeah, that's all I have to say on this product. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!